Man, but divine providence popping. I hope you can understand the purple of problem. Obviously, we don't give a damn. We give our lives cause ADL mean ain't no ducking the lamb,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we in the building like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, hit the ceiling like they just wanna do me like they did Oscar Grant, like they did Rasheen Carter, make me bow to Uncle Sam. But you looking at a field, gotta deal with your Nat Turner with the sword. I got smoke for a center, ADL on my super cell. They exalt the vision, we in hell, but we will prevail. Valley of decision. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we in the building like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, hit the ceiling like they just wanna do me like they did Oscar Grant, like they did Rasheen Carter, make me bow to Uncle Sam. But you looking at a field, gotta deal with your Nat Turner with the sword. I got smoke for a center, ADL on my super cell. They exalt the vision, we in hell, but we will prevail. Valley of decision. The majors watch.
Watching.
The majors watch.
Watching.
The majors watch.
10 times, riding in the sun.
10 times.
10 times, riding in the sun.
10 times.
10 times, riding in the sun.
The majors watch.
10 times, riding in the sun.
I feel like some watching me. I look to the heavens, my heavenly brethren, and it's not an eye to see. It's the angels of God, and they always lurking, and they got a lot to see. So watch what you're doing, cause they gon' tell, and yet it's his prophecy. Beholding the face of the Father, covered with glory and honor. They document all of your drama, they document all of your trauma, and they gon' do what he promised. Bringing vengeance on the adversary. Repent now, cause it's very scary. Lake of fire is your mortuary. We ain't ordinary life. Land inhabited, the heavenly host immaculate. I couldn't fathom it, but I know my God gon' handle it. Eyes in every place, invisible spirits without a trace. They all got tribes, fix your face. Access denied if you're not our race, and I'm. Them angels ain't gon' spare nobody. And yes, they know your name. Them angels ain't gon' spare nobody. And yes, they know your name.
Watching.
The majors watch.
Watching.
The majors watch.
10 times, riding in the sun.
10 times.
10 times, riding in the sun.
10 times.
10 times, riding in the sun.
The majors watch.
10 times, riding in the sun.
Angel in the corner, one across the room. Eyes of the Lord, spirit built for vengeance. Contemplate doom. Send up prayers, gotta get them to the Father. Hope you hear me, Abba. Yours truly got a sharp sword for the unruly, so to keep the laws, it's my whole duty. It's a whole movie when they on the scene. Armor glisten and the garment gleam. Play no games, it's the winning team. Thought they wanted smoke, but they blowing steam. Get the most esteem to the highest. Pray for open eyes like Elisha. Make you shut up like Zechariah. And break you down like a scripture. Ain't no hide and seek. Here's where the pride to be. That mean we gotta be proven. That mean it can't be no confusion. Cause nobody else for the choosing. What you just saw, no illusion, interdimensional. You fit in your lessons provisional, but that lake of fire ain't ended, no. Gotta know. Them angels ain't gon' spare nobody. And yes, they know your name. Them angels ain't gon' spare nobody. Nobody.
Watch.
Watching.
The majors watch.
Watching.
The majors watch.
10 times, riding in the sun.
10 times.
10 times, riding in the sun.
10 times.
10 times, riding in the sun.
The majors watch.
10 times, riding in the sun.
to another dimension.
You still stuck in the past, and I'm like years ahead. I know where I'm going. They say it's drones in the air, unidentified. I'm already knowing the chariot is flying. You reap what you're sowing. I put the law to the test, and I'm glowing. Catch a ride in the clouds, and I'm floating. Up and away. Up and away. Up and away. And I'm not here to stay. Up and away. Up and away.
Lies telling me you don't see it while you looking all up in the skies. White chariot and it's full of eyes. It's 10,000 times where can you hide? Salvation is nigh. My chariot moved by the spirit. And you gotta be mortal to hear it. Go.
The flesh can't enter. The chamber of souls, I'm a winner. You in the flesh, you a sinner. I'm gone in the flash, and you a pretender. I know that you mad, you see I'm a sinner. And I'm to a different dimension. You could've wrote if you listen. Now you on fire, dead in the trenches.
Side by side with the destroyer. Ain't no inspection, you know how I'm rolling. Got the water, then I fly to the ocean. Exuding power, I don't care what you holding. The truth is here. We the ones with the motion. Wheel on wheel in the air and I'm coasting. No paint, you can hold out that coating. From the window, I can see all them ropes.
You still stuck in the past, and I'm like years ahead. I know where I'm going. They say it's drones in the air, unidentified. I'm already knowing the chariot is flying. You reap what you're sowing. I put the law to the test, and I'm glowing. Catch a ride in the clouds, and I'm floating. Up and away. Up and away. Up and away. And I'm not here to stay. Up and away. Up and away.
When all them chairs come spinning, I bet you them boys go silent.
Be quiet, strange salvation and they can't deny it. Gravity gone, I bet we defy it. Chariot pilots never crash land. We the bomb, but we not the Afghans.
They gon' be mad when they see a black man, skin burnt dark as Batman. Thanking my God for his truth though. Wrestle with
Welcome to
Four Corners News,
where the truth speaks. I'm Captain Tobias to my left,
Officer Daniel,
to his left,
Officer Azaniah,
and to his left,
Officer Pagiel.
and we make up
Four Corners News.
That's right. Hey man, we are back.
It's been a while.
I know,
Cap.
yeah, it's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, man.
Hey, the most High gotta do what he gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta
Hey,
do.
it is what it is. Hey
It
man,
is
but
what it is.
Dancing like David.
huh?
Said we was dancing like David.
That's
Yeah.
right. Back,
Praising
though.
the Lord.
410th episode. Get a Lord a hand for that thing right there. Get a Lord a hand. All right. All praise. Y'all stand by real quick. I gotta send something.
Man,
All
so
right.
we gotta ask a question, man. How
What?
was everybody's tabernacles? Cause
All right.
Tabernacles, new moon just came about.
back to back,
I'm seeing brothers just like have like dancing abilities that I never seen before in my life. I seen somebody knees go out. yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, hey, that's a good
Shout
question.
out to
Hey,
Tampa.
how was your tabernacles? Because when you got the Lord's feast days, and the Lord says keep it wherever you are in your captivity. Because you got Jews say that you ain't supposed to keep the Lord's tabernacles or Passover or anything like that.
Crazy.
The hell
Well,
is this?
let me hold on. Let's prove that. Give me that. What's that? Nehemiah, right? Give me that in First Ezra, chapter 5 and verse 51. Because there was Jews out there saying that you can't keep. Hey, the Christian, what's his name? He's in the military.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Captain, whatever. Oh, you can't keep tabernacles. I guarantee you're not out there in the wilderness in your tents. No, shut up.
I wouldn't believe I wouldn't believe a man that listens to the so-called Caucasian man. When he signs your checks, it's very skewed and it's very biased.
Yeah, he said we can't keep the Lord's tabernacles because the temple is not here. Like you hear a lot of Christians, the smart Christian and all them foolish Christians say, well, you can't keep the Lord's feast day because the temple was the place to where you need it so you can do the this and the other. Read that, 51, 5 and 51.
First Ezra chapter 5 and verse 51. Come on. Also, they held the Feast of Tabernacles, as it is commanded in the law.
So they found in the law where it said the Feast of Tabernacles, right? Read.
And offered sacrifices daily as was meet.
So they offered sacrifices according to what the law says, right? They offered sacrifices, but read.
And after that, the continual oblations and the sacrifice of the Sabbaths and of the new moons.
So they kept the Sabbath days, they kept the new moons, all the other holy feasts, read.
And of all holy feasts.
Read.
And all they that had made any vow to God began to offer sacrifices to God from the first day of the 7th month. Although the temple of the Lord was not yet built.
What?
The temple of the Lord was not yet built.
So the temple had not yet been built yet. But they was keeping tabernacles. They was the sacrifice, and they was keeping the Sabbath day, the new moons, all the other feast days. So you mean to tell me Ezra was out of the spirit? You mean to tell me when we came back and there was not a remember you read in 1 Ezra chapter 1, there's not a Passover like it was never been? It was not a temple at that time. You mean to tell me that they was out of the spirit? So now a temple ain't built now until Christ bring down the holy temple from heaven? You mean to tell me we're not still supposed to keep tabernacles and feast days and Sabbaths and new moons and holy days? Shut up.
I thought that we could do all things through Christ that strengthen us.
Right.
But in that moment, that I thought that Christ said, the scripture talks about, they love quoting this. We could do all things through Christ that strengthen us. But right there, you just limited God by saying, yeah, there has to be a temple.
Cut it up.
Except for keeping the Lord's feast days. We can do all things, but we can't keep the feast. We can't keep God's commandments. We can't do what God say do, because we are under grace.
Damn.
And my flesh won't let me not do the things that my flesh wanted to do. I know I got a beautiful family at home. My kids run to the door and slide across the floor and hold on to my legs. But grace says, when I leave, I get to go do whatever the hell I want to in the streets, and nobody can judge me. Man, Christians, y'all need to find somebody. How about y'all go talk to Amalek about what they talking about? They spitting in y'all people's face that's going over there trying to preach white Jesus. They spitting in their face. They punching them in the nose. They said we should do this and that and the other. That's who y'all should worry about. Because us, we doing what the Lord says, and he always going to fight for his people that does what he says to do. Obedience, remember, obedience is better than sacrifice. And we are obedient to the best of our abilities. All right? Let's say, listen, we ain't even get to the first scripture. Give me Isaiah chapter 11 and verse 12. That was just for you Christians that said that we was sinning by keeping the Lord's tabernacles with no temple. Shut up.
Sometimes you just got to throw a scripture at a Christian.
Just hit him with it. Just hit him with it, then going back to what you're doing. Like Christ. Christ ain't go back and forth. He hit him with the Pharisees with a scripture, and he kept going. Keep it moving. Christ said he ain't strive back and forth. He told you what the Lord said. His Father told him to do. He kept it moving. Read.
That's right.
Isaiah chapter 11 and verse 12.
Let's
go. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth.
And that's what we're doing. That is the mission for all the Israelites, is to gather his brothers and his sisters and teach. Hey, put that thumbnail up there, because we ain't hit the thumbnail on the screen. All right, that's today's show. It's called The Stage is Set, Joel chapter 3. All right, so that's the name of the show, because if you've been paying attention, you notice some things begin to shift. It's been shifting over and over and over. We've been teaching that the white man is this and the Amalek is that and this is that and the other. And the man of sin is being revealed. So now more and more and more people are looking at Amalek for who he really is.
That's right.
Like his closest allies have been turning their back on him. But there's another shift. Remember in Joel chapter 3, all nations must come to the valley of Jehoshaphat. And there must be this huge battle, World War III for us. All right? So there's a shift as to what's going on. Hey, do we have the IUIC Miami Reloaded thing? Is it ready? Because I like to, we can do it at the end of the show. But, our people got short attention spans and they cook, Pop-Tarts and stuff like that. So listen.
Show it to them twice.
Huh?
Show it to them twice.
Show it to them twice. Hey, we got a new channel, IUIC Miami Reloaded. Hey, make sure you take out your phone and follow us on IUIC Reloaded. Like, share, and subscribe. We got a new channel. As you know, Amalek is taking over all the social medias and trying to block this truth. Hey, but listen, we got to do what we got to do to get this word out all over the four corners of the planet. And one of those ways is liking our videos, sharing them to your mom and them, and subscribing to our channel.
That's right.
And we're going to also pray for the sick. We're going to also pray for those brothers and those sisters that are battling with their health right now, man. Hey, we stand with y'all, man. We pray with y'all every day. That's right. And we pray for y'all every day. Make sure you're doing the same thing too. But remember, Lord hears the prayers of those that's keeping his commandments. If you out here in folly and foolishness, don't think your prayer for the sister is going to get to the Lord. So make sure you stand in the spirit, stand out of sin. If you really love your brother, if you really love your sister, and you want them to get better. All right? So the Lord can hear your prayers. All right. With all of that, we're going to get to Joel 3 in a second. But we got to start with Esau, Edom. We got to start with Esau, Edom, and you black Christians. Like, what was the dude that you was just listening that was just on the thing?
God Logic.
God Logic, the smart Christian, all you apologetics, all you black people that want to go in Esau church.
Damn.
Thinking that you can be your natural self without conforming to their doctrine, their ideology. Hell, they're preaching of John 3:16. They're preaching of the Bible. They're preaching of who's going to be in the kingdom. When Christians say that spiritual Israel is going to be in the kingdom of heaven. You gotta be a Christian, you'll become spiritual Israel. And I was just pondering on this week and last week. Wasn't the kingdom of heaven created way before the earth and the people on it and everything? So you mean to tell me if God had already created the kingdom with all the 12 gates already before he created a first man Adam, before he created a earth, a sun, the stars and all that, the kingdom the Lord says all of that was prepared before the foundation of the earth. So if he made the 12 tribes and knew what was going to happen over the course of however long it's going to take for us to get back there, why wouldn't he have just started with all the nations going into the kingdom from the beginning? Why all of this game of confusion, this cat and mouse and this mahjongs and all this, all this Sudoku and all this stuff you playing with in the scriptures and you confused about it? God created the heavens before the first man was created. He created the kingdom, before the first man was created and all therein. So don't you think that he know that the Israelites, his chosen seed, was created and fashioned for that?
That's right.
You have to ponder on that, God Logic. You have to ponder on that, all you black Christians. But you also got to ponder on what the white man said about you. Play that first video. Come on, y'all. Yep.
Almost. Let's say that somebody was coming into our church and they're black, and would they be eligible for membership in our church? Yes, they of course they would. They'd be eligible for membership in our church. But would they be permitted to participate in, embody, and practice what I would call black culture generally in our church? The answer is absolutely not. Why? Because the characteristics that mark black culture as a generalization, in the same way Paul's talking about Cretans on Crete, they are evil, murderous, violent, bestial people. They steal, they kill, they destroy. They are sinful to the core. They have besetting sins. that are like fatherlessness, sexual immorality. They molest children at a high rate. All of any criminal statistic that you could look at, almost pretty much without exception, they excel at them. Black culture.
And it's even interesting. I mentioned it before, but like the black guy on TikTok, he was saying, he's like, y'all crazy. Like, you're talking about this person like it's mental health. He said, that ain't no mental health. That's a demon.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a lot of people are seeing that. Like, this behavior is demonic. To walk up to a white girl.
But yeah.
And to cut her throat.
Because she's white.
Because she's white, and be like, yeah, we got that white girl.
We got that white girl. And when you think about it, you look at that culture and you say, what are the besetting sins and characteristics of it? And then you say, could somebody come into lawful church membership embodying that culture? No. They have to self-consciously repudiate that culture.
Uh-oh, you black Christians. A lot of the stuff what he's saying, it might be true. Some of the things that we do is crazy as hell. We go over that on the show. But when you say that black people are murderous, are the most grapers, are molest, all of the evil terms that he put on black folk just for being black. Because he said black culture. He said black culture is all of these things. Well, God says, give me that Hebrews 12, verse 16. Because some of those, why are we like that? Why are we, you got your Chicagos, your Miamis, Atlantas, whatever. Why are we the way that we are? We haven't always been, in jail like how we doing and stuff like that. There's a reason why. Read.
Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 16.
Y'all bring out what y'all gonna bring out. Read.
Yes, sir. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau.
Stop. God says, lest there be, if there is anybody that can outdo Esau as a fornicator or as a profane person, God says that Esau, I just want to see who can outdo Esau. The answer is nobody. Nobody can outdo Esau in his fornication. Nobody can outdo Esau in his profane stuff. When the last time you heard a black man unalive somebody and start eating them? When the last time you heard a black man unalive somebody and make some furniture out of their skin to sit on in the front and put your feet up? Damn. Now, while it's smelling like rotten flesh, you like, yo, yeah, that's that new leather.
Or have bodies in his basement.
Yes.
Hey, Cap, you know what's crazy about the whole thing that he said? The man said, when you do those kind of evil, you embody by demonic. It's demonic, right?
Right, demon.
Well, last time I checked, this whole country was founded under Christianity. And they did a whole bunch of killing, a whole bunch of raping, a whole bunch of murderers. Right. So what you trying to say about those people? Are you going to admit that they were full demonic possessed spiritual being? Right. Is that what you're going to say? Right. They're still doing it today. So that's the problem that I have with black people, certain black people. They see the evil that's being spoken, and they just turn a blind eye like they don't see it. The man just said, if you're not an Edomite, if you're not Caucasian, you're evil. He just plainly said it. If you're not white, you're evil. Even though they could finish killing, like just sliding somebody else's throat yesterday, they'll come tell you you're evil.
What about Mississippi? Damn. Yeah, a couple brothers get hung in Mississippi. But you don't say white culture is demonic.
Right.
Only a demon will come to a country with people that ain't got no diseases, and you give them smallpox intentionally. Damn. Only a demon will bury you in the ground and use your head as a damn
soccer
ball and to kick it off. Only a demon will hang you by your arms from a tree, and they bet if one can slice you in half with one go. If you get stuck in the bone, you lose your money. But if you make it all the way through, you win. Damn. Only a demon will hold babies by their legs and smash their heads against a rock.
Cap, only a demon will say, y'all free slave, or let's make laws that goes against y'all freedom. Only a demon will do that. Only a demon will say, if I see a black pilot, I got to see if they qualify.
Yeah.
Only a demon will say that.
Only a demon will say that.
Only a demon will say, all black people are not smart, they're all DI hires. Right. Only a demon will say that.
Only a demon will do the dozens, what they call it, when they crack down your throat and sew your mouth up. Derby dose.
Yeah, derby dose.
Only a demon would do derby dose.
Yep.
Just see how long you can withstand not swallowing another man's bile sustenance.
Amazing. Only a demon will create projects.
That's right. Bring it out.
Demon will create projects and put a whole bunch of people there who has no jobs, no money, nothing to take care of themselves, and see how they destroy themselves internally. Only a demon will create the project.
That's right. Only a demon.
That's right. Come on. Come on with it.
Only a demon will teach black people how to make trap music and then pay them millions of dollars to make trap music and say, well, I need to feed my family.
Exactly.
So, right. Only a demon would do that.
Only a demon.
Only a demon. Only a demon will take a whole bunch of black kids and feed them as gator bait.
That's right. Man. That's demonic behavior. And that's just a few things that we came up off the brain with. Imagine if we had the book to read it.
And Cap, I don't know why, because I know why. It's because they teach. Remember, they poster the black man in America as that is his culture: rape, robbery. What actually that's their culture, but they pose it as if it's black culture. Can I get a script?
Yes.
Hey, go to Sirach chapter 17 and read verse 11. We should read it. God never correlated the things that we do today in society, which we have been taught to by our oppressor.
Hey, y'all in the comments right now. Let's keep it going. Only a demon, and you write all the demonic stuff that they did to our people. Write it down. Do it.
Right. Drop it in the comments.
For real, because that's not our culture. Don't let the oppressor trick us into thinking that the things that we do now, what we do in Chicago, what we do in Detroit, when we gangbang, when we rep flags, that is not so-called black culture.
Right.
This is our culture. Read that.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 17 and verse 11.
Let's go.
Beside this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for an heritage.
A heritage goes back to culture. You understand? God says, what's in this Bible? Thou shalt not kill, honor thy mother and thy father, love the brotherhood, love God. That's our culture.
Right.
That's what we're supposed to be doing. The stuff that we see ourselves doing today, gangbanging, switches, drug dealing, syrup, that was taught to us by the oppressor.
And then go ahead.
No, go ahead.
And then one thing, just going back off your precepts, your culture is your way of life. This is how you truly are supposed to be living. But now, when you have a system that has been set against us, they are anti-life. That's the reason why they'll take us away from the laws of God, because they know that the laws of God is the way that you're supposed to live. So in order for us to keep them conditioned to be black Negroes, guess what? Take them away from the laws of God, the things that give them life.
Hey, let me get First Maccabees chapter 1, read verse 7 through 9. Understand the history of these people. Just think about it. These people have done so much evil on this earth, and they say, look, these people over there are evil. Read that.
First Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 7.
Come on.
So Alexander,
the Greek, all right? You can read about it in your history. There's no way you go to school, you don't learn about this evil man. Read.
Reigned 12 years.
12 years he reigned. A little bit too long for me. Read.
And then died.
All praises to the Most High. Read.
And his servants bear rule every one in his place. And after his death.
After what?
His death. They all put crowns upon themselves.
And then what happened to the Greeks? Let's see what happened to Greek culture. Let's see what happened to the Caucasian superhero fantasy that's out there. Read.
So did their sons after them many years. And evils were multiplied in the earth.
You see how it doesn't say evil? It says evils. Meaning they did a lot of stuff till this day. Still going. Evils multiply on this earth.
To this day. And they are their forefathers.
Yep, that's right.
And speaking of the great evils,
bring it out,
that you so eloquently put, let the white woman herself, Rebecca Jones, tell you how evil. Because they painted us as the devil. But watch what their own statistics say about them to this day. Read. Put it up there.
At Jill Rebecca, despite making up only 28% of the USA population, FBI data shows that white men are 55% of kidnappers, 56% of rapists,
demons,
58% of mass shooters,
demons,
59% of child porn arrests,
demons,
62% of statutory rapists, pedophiles,
demons,
63% of prostitution solicitors,
demons,
68% of 1934 NFA offenders,
demons,
75% of incest perpetrators,
demons.
One of them, I didn't even know what that meant, but I sure know what demon is.
That's right. Straight demons. And that's the witchcraft, man.
Yeah. That's why, hey, you black women, you better stop playing around. You better take your kids out of their doggone school. I don't give a damn if it's a black school. Who you think giving them the education? Who you think when you teaching your kids and they going to them schools and you teaching them whatever you teaching them? Oh, I'm going to just leave it to the black Israelite woman. You trying to teach them God's commandments. Deuteronomy 6 and verse 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and Deuteronomy 7 and 3. Don't intermingle this and that. You teaching them all that for a couple hours out of the day, maybe a couple minutes. You wake up, you pray with them, you kiss them on the forehead. But for 8 hours, go back to that statue. Go back to the last one. But for 8 hours, they around kidnappers in the making, rapists in the making, mass unalivers in the making, child porn, rape,
demons,
yes, pedophiles,
demons.
They around them, prostitution solicitors,
and it's biblical.
And before you open your mouth and say, well, what y'all gonna do about it? How about you sign up for Jacob's Academy?
That's right.
We're not just talking. There's Jacob's Academy. If you got your school, if your kids are now homeschool, sign them up for Jacob's Academy if you can't do it.
That's right.
And then one thing too, just going back to your precept, go back to 1 Maccabees 1, read verse 41. Because the way that they push that demonic energy or that demonic spirit is by this. Watch this. Verse 41, 42.
1 Maccabees chapter 1 verse 41.
Come on.
Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people.
Come on.
And everyone should leave his laws.
His what?
His laws.
Read.
So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king.
Being one people, aka Christianity under the banner of Christianity, John 3:16. Jump down to verse 49.
To the end they might forget the law.
Because this is ultimately his plan. Once you buy into their plan of God loves everybody, he wants you to forget the laws of life. Read.
And change all the ordinances.
And he wants to change what's good into darkness. And that's the reason why your kids are where they are at right now. Or that's the reason why we are surrounded by our enemies. Because it's John 3:16, God loves everybody. And then the next thing is you don't have to keep the laws of God anymore. Christianity has put this upon our people. This is one thing that we got to understand.
And they make it so subtle. Our people make it, and their people make it so subtle. We all just say we're under grace.
Yep.
Damn. It don't sound like, no, you don't have to listen to the Lord. He knows. No, they don't say that. We're under grace, my brother. That means that you can do it, and God will turn a blind eye to it.
That's what he just said in the video.
I like
that's what he just said in the video. That's the reason why when you look at the Caucasian folk, they have a white Jesus that just look just like them and offers them no accountability because they have no soul. They have no conscience.
Demons. Yeah. Hey. How much demonic activity? So listen, you try and go to their church. Okay. If I was in Christianity, I wouldn't want to go to their church. Because this happens in their churches. I ain't never heard of just a black man going up into a black church and doing some evil like this. I ain't never heard it. Maybe it happened, maybe it didn't. But watch this. Play it. Spaceball.
At least 4 people are dead, 8 others hurt after a shooting at a church service in Michigan.
Fox's Caroline Elliott is in Michigan with an update this morning.
Investigators are still trying to figure out a motive a day after an alleged gunman shot up a Mormon church here in Grand Blanc, Michigan, before burning it to the ground. Officials are now saying the church is a total loss.
There is a couple additional bodies that we've discovered in the church.
The search for remains continues after a 40-year-old alleged gunman drove a pickup truck into the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Grand Blanc, Michigan on Sunday, killing and injuring several people as police say he started shooting and set the building on fire with hundreds of worshipers inside.
Why are we being targeted like this?
Police were on scene within 30 seconds of receiving the original 911 call. Teams then exchanged gunfire and killed the suspect shortly after he left the church.
Within 8 minutes, that suspect was neutralized.
The FBI is investigating this as an act of targeted violence. Officials say the suspect had explosive devices, but believe he used gasoline to start the fire.
These first responders right now, they're in recovery mode. They're trying to fight through all the debris.
President Donald Trump has been briefed, writing on Truth Social in part, quote, "This epidemic of violence in our country must end immediately." Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer has ordered flags across the state to fly at half-staff through Friday to honor those victims. And Grand Blanc, Michigan, Caroline Elliott, Fox News.
You know the demonic thing behind that? They didn't say what religion he was. They just say he went into a Mormon church.
Yep.
Latter-day Saints church.
They didn't even say his race.
They didn't say his race. They ain't put his picture up there. I should have put his picture up there.
Right. They didn't put his background.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah.
Nobody
Let's do it. Hey, somebody find that for me. Find that guy in whatever his name is, Michigan Church stuff. Find his photo, because they didn't even put his photo up there. That's how you know that they are Confederate. Like the Lord says that they are Confederate. They are together, even in evil. They will hide his identity, his religion, his race, everything else. Let one of the Israelites have remotely did anything like that.
Black Hebrew Israelite.
Oh my gosh! If they would have went to your baby pictures and everything,
they found they had that dude that was in Islam. All he did was search an Israelite. Like he Googled Israelite and said, "Oh, he's part of the Black Hebrew Israelites." This dude was in Islam.
That's the evil and devil, demons. Right?
They go so far, they go so deep, they'll resuscitate. Bring back to life your deactivated Facebook to get those pictures.
Y'all got it? Y'all find this? Huh? All right, pull it up.
Bring it out.
Yeah, that's
him
that
right
guy.
there?
Yep.
That's him. Esau Edom.
Good old Proud Boy. I tell you what,
boy, he need to go to Turkey. He need to get whatever that thing called. Need to take it from the back, put it to the front. Because God, he probably 25 years old too, ain't he?
Damn.
Yeah.
How you be mad at life like that?
Yeah.
It's Edom, man.
Yeah. He was a Purple Heart recipient. He was a military. He fought for Esau. He was, so all that propaganda that Edomite pastor that tried to put on us, how about he stay in his own church, in his own wheelhouse, his own religion? Instead of going and talk about what black people coming in and worshiping with us, man, listen, don't worship with them, because you'll find yourself not giving a damn about God, not giving a damn about his laws, not giving a damn about getting into the kingdom, because you're already in your kingdom. You already get to be around Esau, so you feel like you done made it.
That's what happened. They put Esau back in his right nature, which is on the battlefield, killing and murdering.
Yeah.
You know what they do, and pull him back out and try to civilize him.
Yeah, he like that damn lion you have in the cage, and you come up with an arm missing.
Yep.
You be like, why did he do it? Do you know I was a lion? You know I was a tiger?
Right. Hey, Cap, can we read Habakkuk 2?
Go ahead.
Hey, read Habakkuk chapter 2, man. They got to figure out we got God described what he created when we're talking about this man here. Read Habakkuk chapter 2 and read verse 4.
Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
God said his soul ain't right. And I can hear the Christian. Yeah, we know Habakkuk is prophesying about so-called Babylon, but it's talking about future Babylon. It's not talking about the past Babylon. You read that, it says the daughter of Babylon in Psalms 137. Watch this. I'm going to prove it. Go to Hebrews. Read Hebrews chapter 12 and read verse 16. It says the same thing.
Read it out. Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 16.
Come on.
Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau.
As who?
As Esau.
That's the same person God prophesied about in Habakkuk. His soul ain't right. It says, as a profane person as Esau. You understand? That's who God know what he made.
Yep. And God know what he made. And the other nations know what God made. Except for the black man, woman, and child that is in Christianity.
Damn.
We trust. Give me that Sirach chapter 12, right? 12 and verse 10. This is what God says for us not to do. But we find ourselves doing it over and over and over again. Read that.
The book of Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10.
Let's go.
Never trust thine enemy.
God says to never trust thine enemy. Oh, that can be anybody. Okay, go to Psalms 83.
Read it out. The book of Psalms chapter 83 and verse 1.
Let's go.
Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies.
Okay, we're going to see who the first man on God's enemy list, which should be our enemy list. Read.
Verse 6. The tabernacles of Edom.
The Edomites, the white man, Esau, Edom is his name biblically. God says the first man on his enemy list is the same man in Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10. He said, never trust thine enemy.
That's right.
We can get to the other nations, but we got to start at number 1 before we get to number 2.
All right.
We got to start at number 1 till we get down to number 3, 4, 5, and 6. Number 1 you have to deal with, and it's the hardest for us to deal with. You know why? Because when we talk about the kingdom of heaven and the rubies and the gold dust and the houses made out of gold, the first thing that they always say is, what about the white man?
1,000%.
100%.
1,000%.
You never get to Chinese. You never get to what about the people from Laos? What about the Indonesian man? What about the Japanese man? I want the Japanese. No, you never hear that. I've been in this truth 10, 11 years. I've never heard somebody on the street say, well, what about any other nation? Hell.
And Cap, you know who's the champion of what about the white man is? The black Christian.
And now more especially the damn apologetics.
You're 100%.
Apologesis for white folk being in the kingdom. That's their whole doctrine. How do we find scriptures to bend to get Esau, Edom in the kingdom with us? Because I've never heard a smart Christian or whatever his name is.
Apologetic.
Yeah, any of them. I've never heard them say, well, let's start to pull scriptures for Japanese.
No.
Never.
No. They don't have a breakdown for that, Cap.
They don't have a breakdown.
No, they don't.
We got a bunch of breakdowns why they ain't getting into the kingdom. But y'all don't have a breakdown. Read that again. Never. No, you done lost the scripture. Oh my God.
Book of Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass. And thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away.
Read.
Set him not by thee.
Apologetics. God says not to set Esau, Edom by thee. Do not do anything that involves the building of something that pertains to black folk and put them in it. Read.
When he hath overthrown thee,
because he's going to overthrow you. Not might. God says, when he hath overthrown thee. Everything that we enjoy today, your blenders, your TVs, your microwaves, your stoves and refrigerators, the drones that they're bombing Gaza with, all of that was created by black folk. The coupling that brings trains together, black folk. The first, the engines, most things that we enjoy today, even as a kid, when I'm running around with my super soaker, squirting people all with super soaker water and all that stuff, that was created by a black man that never got his money until damn near 40 years later.
Yeah. Jack Daniels, the golf clubs.
Yeah, all of that.
All that stuff
was created by black folk. But white folks saw it and they overthrew them for their inventions. They created generational wealth. They're worth billions of dollars for something they stole from the mighty brain of an Israelite man or woman. That GPS that you got in your phones, a black woman created the GPS.
That's right.
The GPS system to get them planes to your favorite location. A black woman sat down and said, damn, how can I come up with something that better help us navigate? Because we used to use the moon. We used to use the sun. We used to use the stars. We used to use God's heaven to navigate. Hell, that's how we got over here from the east. We use the moon and the stars to navigate. But God put that spirit in that black woman that says, okay, I see what you say. Hell, even Harriet Tubman, they used the star, the North Star, to get out of the South. She came back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They put that sister sat down and created a way to navigate.
So we create things that benefit the people.
Yes.
Good things.
Yes.
And they create the Gatling guns.
Yeah.
They create the atomic bomb.
Right.
They create the nuclear bomb. Right. That's what they do. They create stuff they create GMOs. They create fake seeds. Everything that destroys you. Yeah. That's exactly what they create. Everything that he touches and you consume it, you're going to die.
Remember that dude said they're a virus and another virus need to come forth and
destroy them.
Destroy them. That's what they do. We create things to better. We have a problem, so we create things to fix it. They create things to further destroy. Hell, they had to put laws in place for the damn animals so they won't wipe them all out.
Yeah. They come and make an animal. Matter of fact, they go in the sea and destroy all the corals, all the fishing, and they say, "Wait a minute, you need a license for the 2 fish that you just caught." Like, what the hell?
What the hell is this? Yeah, they put drag nets and catch. They want to only catch, certain type of snapper, but they done dragged in half of the damn ocean.
Yeah,
and then they got bycatch. And they just push the rest of the stuff back into the ocean.
The hell is this?
100,000 tons of dead fish. And, destroyer of worlds.
And they want to convince you and everybody else that black people is the problem.
Yeah, right. Well, we don't know that our enemy is Esau, but these young boys and girls in the country of Laos understood. Press it.
Are they scared of us?
Yes!
Not many tourists come here.
Run, the kids are running away. She wants us to run.
Yeah.
Hey! Ouch! Run, the kids are scared. These kids are smart. They know what white people do, you know.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. She said, these kids are smart. They know what white people do.
Yep.
Not the black man.
Nope.
Not the damn man, not the Christian. Not the Christian. You know, You got our beloved sister Candace. I love her so much. She's doing some good stuff with what she's talking about. But you know, she's a Catholic. You go straight to the damn source of wickedness.
Yeah.
Of idolatry. The white with the finger, how you do the fingers? We got that, man. You got sweet baby Jesus, white Jesus, and the Icarus and the Eucharist and all that stuff that they use as talisman, and they put dead foot. They got the holy saints with dead foot water. They go all into that.
The witchcraft that they
the witchcraft.
Dead foot juice.
Oh my gosh, it's got slime coming all off it.
Amazing.
What you got?
Hey, Cap, just real quick, let's pull up because we have been saying Esau, Edom. We've been throwing all these words out. Again, it's not like we're not the only one that's saying this. Look at documentation that has been found by the scholars. What is this book called?
The Rise of Christendom by Edwin Johnson, M.A.
All right, go to the next page.
What's the year? 1890.
1890, yep.
Yeah.
1890. All right, read that.
At the end of 240 years, the empire of the Greeks...
Stop. Before that, I want to establish what colors was the Greeks. He read that scripture showing that Alexander the Great, we all know the Great or the Greek was a white man, okay? Yes. Okay, it's established. Come on.
At the end of 240 years, the empire of the Greeks passed to the Romans.
To the Romans, white people to other white people. Read.
To a man who descended from Esau.
Come on.
Namely, Augustus.
Augustus. So they know where they come from.
Come on.
They know who is Esau, Edom. They know this. And this is what the Bible say. Go to Genesis chapter 27. This is why the black kids was running away from Esau and Laos. I'm kind of black.
You all right?
Poquito. All right, read that. Genesis chapter 27. Let's read verse 38.
Genesis chapter 27 and verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father.
Come on.
And Esau lifted up his voice and wept.
He's a damn liar. Read.
And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
So the blessing that was bestowed upon Esau, he says, where you're going to live in the best places on the planet earth. Read.
And of the dew of heaven from above.
Not only are you going to be living in the blessed places of the earth, but you are also going out to space. And you're going to be flying in the air. Come on.
And by thy sword.
So now it's explaining how are you going to be getting those things, the living in the best places that's on the planet earth, and how you're going to get to space. He said, by thy what?
By thy sword shalt thou live.
Meaning you're going to be a man of war. You're going to be a man of war. Hence the reason why I pulled up Augustus Caesar, a.k.a. he descended from Esau, Edom. Every empire that the so-called Caucasian folks they had, they destroyed, they killed, they pillaged, and to get whatever that they had. They conquered people.
Right.
That's it.
That's it. Hey, the Bible spoke, the book spoke. Hey, it is what it is. The demons are in the building.
That's right.
Go, hey, that was the next one?
Nah, that was not the next one.
Come on, man.
It was the music video. You dropped it.
You dropped it. Oh my gosh. Who we got back there?
Wow.
There you go. Yeah. Listen, hey, y'all listen to, so y'all, they said that we are this and we are that, black culture, this, black folks are demons, this and that. Listen, this is 2025 music. This is not something from the 30s. It's not something from way, way back. Listen to this demon. Read that first.
Racist white man sings about unaliving black people.
Play it.
We need a big tall tree and a short piece of rope. Hang them up high and sun down. Leave them swinging so the folks all know you don't mess around in our town.
So this is from an artist named J.J. Lawhorn. Here is his Instagram where he had suspiciously limited comments. I wonder why. Also, this is his TikTok and it's private. I wonder why. But yeah, you heard the lyrics. This video is about unaliving black people. It is a completely racist music video. Also, this song is called Good versus Evil. I'm sorry, who are the evil ones? You're talking about unaliving black people in a very horrendous and racially motivated way? Okay. Also, did you notice in his Instagram bio, it says Isaiah 117, and I'm going to paraphrase this a little bit. Basically, it says to actively seek justice, help the oppressed, and defend the rights of vulnerable people.
Amazing.
I don't think he's doing that in this video at all. This is a Christian man, and he has a lot of Jesus lyrics and things in his music, and yet he doesn't follow the life of Jesus. The life of Jesus is love. There's no love in this music. AJ Lawhorn, why did you...
All right. Let's pull the sister down. She off the screen. Okay. Listen, we ain't gonna spend all day on Esau, because we should all know by now he's the devil the Bible speaks of, right? And if you found that song, if you found yourself snapping to the song, you got the devil on you. Damn. But if you found it offensive, you still got the devil on you, because you should know that is Esau's nature. To make offensive songs. That, you remember, it was another dude, Amalek dude, that made a similar song, and he was Amalek, big old fat dude with one of them little hats on, that made a similar song, and nobody batted an eye. But they always bring up the fringe of our people that have been brainwashed to think that the only way to survive is to kill one another or to unalive one another. They've learned it from slavery. They learned it from, because when we would see the atrocities, remember that movie with what was it called? The Butler or something like that? Yeah, when the Edomite came and just took his mama.
Yep.
And the husband was sitting in the field, he saw this. Hey, come here, girl. And he went and raped her. Or graped her. We're going to get cut off for this, man. He went and took something that wasn't his. And the son couldn't understand it. Dad, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And then the dad had to act. And he got unalive right there in the field. And nobody batted an eye. That went on for hundreds of years. Remember that we was not people. We was property. It was like some shoes that you messed up going to tabernacles. Like I done messed up all my nice shoes. Hey, all praise to the Most High. But we was equivalent to less than damn shoes and boots. You mess up your shoes, you were like, all right, whatever, I'll get another pair. That was the equivalent. All right, go to that Serena. Why is this on the screen? Where's this come from? No, don't drop that. Give me that Serena video.
Bring it out.
Right, because a lot of our people get so bent out of shape, but their lifestyle does not match up with their outrage. You get sisters and brothers that, black people, but they got Esau in the bed. The hell is Edomites is their baby mama, they wives.
They're confused.
They're confused.
Never made sense.
All right, play that. Read that first. Take that down. Yep.
Serena Williams shocked by NYC hotel's cotton plant decoration. Personally, for me, it doesn't feel great.
Now play the video.
Hey everyone, how do we feel about cotton as decoration? Personally, for me, it doesn't feel great. So actually, it feels like
look at your head.
No polish remover cotton, natural.
Pause it. We see all of a sudden. Well, that little chill that you had in your body just now, why you ain't have that chill when you have this, pull up her husband. Somebody pull up her husband.
Pull up the blob.
Pull up the blob.
Where is the chill then?
Yeah, when he came and stepped to you, say, yo, hey, how you doing, Serena? I like the way you swing that racket, girl.
The hell is this?
When he said that to you should have had that damn chill when you saw that, but you didn't. You smiled. Your teeth got big. You got white. Go to images. Pull it up on the screen. Let me see. Oh, that one right there to the left. To the left. Down. Right there.
Right.
Put it up on the screen, please.
There you go.
There you go.
Amazing.
Bruh. Why? Zoom in. Please zoom in.
He looked like a pale surfboard.
Bruh. Yeah. Zoom down. Yeah, right there. Nope, right there. How didn't you get them chills when that stepped to you?
The hell is this?
When he took off his shirt for the first time to do whatever. Take it, whatever.
He looked like an expired.
Bruh.
What's that? What's the white powder donut?
Oh, like the movie Powder.
He looked dead. He looked dead. That's exactly what he looked like.
Boy, that's a bad built summer. Hey, click that other thing. He
should have never made it that far to even take off his clothes.
Amazing.
I ain't talking about sex or nothing like that. I'm just saying, whatever reason he took his shirt off for.
Yeah, the pool.
You mean to tell me Serena was one of the top athletes in the world?
Mm-hmm.
She built her body to sustain stopping and going and swinging, to the highest level, potentially the best to ever play tennis. And she fell for that.
God damn. Amazing.
Dude got no shoulders, no traps, no pecs,
his arms
no abs
connected to his chest.
Bruh.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
His damn arms come straight out of his neck. He'd have no definition in his body. And she saw that as a husband type.
That's my type.
Bruh. Why? Where the chills at? She ain't had no chills then. Give me that Deuteronomy 7 and verse 3.
Bring it out. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 3.
Man, we ain't got nowhere in this thing. Damn. Read.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
God says not to make marriages with the other nations. Any other nations other than the nation of Israel, you're not supposed to be married to them. Read.
Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto a son.
And I guarantee you, her father did not give the world's best tennis player that he put his blood, sweat, tears, to hundreds and thousands of hours, hundreds or thousands of hours to building a group of sisters that is 1 and 2. Number 1 in the world, number 2 in the world to ever play tennis. Her father had a black wife. Now he's down here in South Florida somewhere, trying to figure out life. While she's on a yacht with a blob of a husband.
Easy to draw. Easy to draw.
That dude is damn easy. That is the term. That dude is easy to damn draw. Somebody draw him. Put him in the comments. I don't know if you can do that, but hell.
He a pill shape. Huh? He a pill shape.
Bruh, he's shaped like the pillow on my bed. Just draw a damn rectangle. No definition. All right? So she ain't getting she got chills off the cotton. But she ain't that dude the damn same color as cotton almost with a little red to it.
The hell is this?
So anyway, Serena, get your stuff together. God says not to marry the, did you finish that? Read it.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto a son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
Why?
For they will turn away thy son from following me.
They will turn thy sons from keeping the commandments. That's what that means by following him, right? You can read that in 1 Maccabees 2 and verse 19, right? They will cause you to stop following the commandments of God. Because if you was an Israelite before, or you was whatever, if you with them, you're gonna have to conform. They won't conform to your black culture, as they say. They won't conform to the collard greens with the smoked turkey necks in it. They won't conform to your cornbread and your whatever soul food. They ain't gonna conform to that. They're gonna have
Mama baked biscuits.
Right. They're gonna have macaroni salad with raisins in it.
Oh, amazing. Damn. With mayonnaise.
Yeah, they're gonna have that. They're gonna have actually, this is the perfect segue. They're gonna have this for you to eat. Oh Lord, he just went to Winn-Dixie and got him a whole 1 pound.
Crazy.
Bruh.
That's nasty
Boy,
work.
ain't no way, boy.
That's nasty work.
Hey,
I'm trying to understand a little bit, but I don't want to. I don't want to, but you go to the store, right? And you said, let me get some ground beef or whatever it may be. You don't, the meat is, you don't know where the meat came from. Like from the islands, people be washing their meat. But there's no bacteria and stuff like that. He don't give a damn.
They peel back the plastic and say, yo.
He put salt and pepper on that mug.
We got some garlic salt. Garlic salt and some damn.
Some pink salt. He got some pink salt.
You know they sell cooked food at the supermarket.
Yeah.
No. You have to walk past all of that.
Bro, he is his forefather Esau.
That's right. Bring it out.
Read that Genesis 25 and verse 30.
Bring it out. Genesis chapter
29. Start at 29.
Yes, sir. Genesis chapter 25 and verse 29.
Let's go.
And Jacob sawed pottage.
So Jacob was cooking. He was throwing down. Read.
And Esau came from the field.
He went out hunting.
And he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage.
That what?
Same red pottage.
The food wasn't cooked yet. The food wasn't fully done. He said, I don't give a damn. Read.
For I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom.
Edom. That's his name because he's red. He like red meat. He's the epitome of all of that. Look at what's in his lap.
This is the point. He's a hard-working Edomite, or whatever, maybe from the looks of it, from all the paint, right? You know how when you had a long day of work, you be thinking about something all day. Like you sat there, you thought about it, and you said, "I'm about to go to the fridge and grab me this." This was his deepest desire after he got off of work.
He probably on break. I think he on break. I don't think he off break.
Hey, go to that video again. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. Play it from the beginning. Pause it. $5.25. That dude could have went to Wendy's.
Damn.
He could have went to McDonald's. He could have went to Subway. $5 foot long. I don't know if they still do it, but I'm sure he could have got something for $5. He could have went to Publix and got him a damn chicken tender sub.
Box.
He could have got a whole rotisserie chicken.
Yep.
At Walmart.
But he said, nah, I need that raw red meat.
I need it right out the plastic.
Blood.
That's why when you go to restaurants, you see they got this warning about eating food that's not fully cooked. That stuff is not put there for us. It's put there for them. Saying it could cause sickness.
Yeah. Bro. Hey, at the end of the day, bro, hey, that is what y'all is following. Y'all think they have the keys to the kingdom? Yeah, as a matter of fact, give me that Leviticus chapter 17.
Cat, while we doing that, you mind if we could continue playing?
Yeah,
I just want to be able to see his facial reaction. Could we pull it back up real quick?
Yeah.
Let's pull it back up. Just rewind it back.
Yeah. No, play it. Now
Play
he's
it.
gonna show it after he stick it in his damn beak. Yeah, after he's sticking in his beak, he's in heaven. Oh, Esau is in heaven. Straight up.
Oh my God, I've been fiending for this all
And
day.
that's who you have kids with? Come on, man.
Gosh,
Damn. You got your precept.
Damn, the seasoning is going everywhere.
Bro,
It's
all
like-
in his lap. He could have got some cooked food. Give me that Leviticus chapter 17 and verse 13.
Leviticus chapter 17 and verse 13. And whatsoever man there be of the children of Israel, or of the strangers
Of the stranger, right? Of the children of Israel. Remember, when you read in Genesis, it said that Esau was out hunting, right? Read.
or of the strangers that sojourn among you, which hunteth and catcheth any beast or fowl that may be eaten.
So it's lawful to hunt Israel or the other nations. Read.
He shall even pour out the blood thereof and cover it with dust.
Read.
For it is the life of all flesh. The blood of it is for the life thereof. Therefore I said unto the children of Israel, ye shall eat the blood of no manner of flesh, for the life of all flesh is the blood thereof. Whosoever eateth it shall be cut off.
God say he gonna kill you for eating damn raw meat, medium wells, maybe not medium, I don't know whatever, rare and all this other stuff, or straight out the plastic.
Blood on them, man.
Bro, that's straight blood. Ain't no heat done hit that.
Nothing.
Ain't no heat. They ain't put in the oven, microwave, nothing.
Damn, he trying to keep it away from the sun.
Bro,
He don't want no
bro,
heat.
They came straight out the cooler. Came straight out the cold section.
If he could have ripped it straight off the cow, he would have took it.
Bro, that is crazy.
Damn.
What you gonna say? What you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
All right. Hey, listen to me. Damn, all right. We're gonna finish these couple things, right? Because in Esau pissed me off. We weren't supposed to stay this long on Esau, but they got their odd names in their mouth. They call us all type of names, but the world must see who they are. Play that video and read it first.
She said she threw him in the lake to give him to God.
That is Esau, Edom. That is the religion that you follow, Christianity. She threw her husband and her son in the lake and said, God, I'm giving them to you.
I'm about to send you to meet God.
Bruh.
Personally.
Yes. Yeah, play it.
I gave him to God.
She gave him to God.
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
A 4-year-old boy is dead, and his mother is under arrest after this chilling admission caught on body cam.
I gave him to God.
She gave him to God.
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
I threw him in the lake, and I gave him to God. And people are going to tell me I am crazy, but he is real, and he loves you.
Authorities say they were called after a report of a golf cart driving into Atwood Lake in Ohio. Investigators say 40-year-old Ruth Miller admitted to driving the cart into the lake and throwing the child off the dock into the water. They say Miller then drove the cart back to the family's camper to pick up her other children, a teenage daughter and 18-year-old twin sons. She then allegedly drove the golf cart into the lake carrying her 3 children, who were all able to get themselves out of the water to safety. Miller tells police she did it after determining her husband had gone into the lake and wasn't coming back.
Yes.
Where's your husband?
He went for a walk this morning.
And you haven't seen him
He
since?
didn't ever come back. And we went to the boat and his clothes were there. And God told me he's in the lake and a fish swallowed him.
Divers later recovered the child's body as well as her husband's. Ruth Miller is charged with murder in connection with the death of her child. She also faces felonious assault and endangering children. She's not charged with the death of her husband. Miller has pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity.
Yeah, she ain't insane. She Esau. She ain't insane at all. But you mean to tell me when she got our records, how Bishop say, when she got our records, that's what she got out of the scriptures? I'm going to throw my little baby in there knowing he can't swim. He going to drown. My husband going to drown. I'm going back to the crib. I'm going to get my twin 18-year-olds. I'm finna drown them. I'm finna do all this evil. And, hey, Jesus saves.
Why she go see God?
How about she ain't go see God? She's the only one that's going to be here.
If you're having a conversation with God, shouldn't God be able to tell you where your husband is at?
Yeah, at the bottom of the damn
all
Lake
right, go
Michigan.
get him. Go find out.
She know where he at.
You want to take everybody through the gates of heaven except for yourself.
Don't get it confused now. Esau do got a God he worship.
Right.
It's Satan. Understand that. They worship Satan. So of course Satan is gonna tell them to do satanic stuff, satanic activities.
Right.
They always gonna do like that stuff. That's normal behavior.
That's
when I see them in public and they're sitting down, they're having a cup of tea, they're drinking coffee. I'm like, that's odd. That's very strange. Because all of them have a mental illness, right?
They feel unsafe.
Every time they do a mass shooting, they always have a mental illness. So when I see you just sitting having your little Starbucks, your Panera bread, all that stuff, you enjoying I'm like, that's strange. Why? You must have been taking your pills all day.
Yeah, that's the calm before the storm. That's the Jeffrey Dahmer effect.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to our fans that's watching the show right now. Listen, bring that up. Bring that up.
Easy to draw.
Easy to draw.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Hey.
Probably took him 2 seconds.
Yeah, straight up, and it looks exactly like him.
Damn.
All praises to the artist that drew damn.
Whatever. There's a little too much definition there on the belly. That's too much definition.
Yeah.
Just
should have been smooth.
We'll tweak it. We'll tweak it. All praise to the Most High. Send in your submissions.
That's right.
We would like to hear from you.
Hey, as a matter of fact, we would like to on our Facebook and our Instagram. Listen, we would like to post your artwork. We would like to display your artistic talents and help us out with easy to draw whatever Serena husband's name is. Please help us out because we like to what's it called? We like to Black Wall Street and uplift and encourage good art. All right.
If you drawing stick figures, you ain't right.
Yeah. All praise to the Most High. Hey, go to the next video, man, and we're gonna go to commercial break after that. Somebody say you look like Squidward. Damn. What is this? Yeah, that one. So we going through all this stuff because Esau said that we are demons. But why all of this stuff is Esau? All this stuff that we see is Esau. Read that.
He's charged, but still not in custody.
So Esau got charged with a quote-unquote crime, but they never took him into custody.
Damn.
This was a shocking moment caught on camera.
Go back. Yeah. So just to set the stage, brother out there, he is chainsawing a tree, something like that, right? Play it.
This was a shocking moment caught on camera. Video obtained by our NBC affiliate KARE 11 shows David Matori trimming a tree outside his Minneapolis home Wednesday when, according to court documents, a bullet was fired from his neighbor's upstairs window.
The bullet went down through my neck and then all the way back to my spine.
Matori told NBC affiliate KARE 11 he's also recovering from broken ribs and a concussion. Adding, the last 11 months since he and his wife moved in, they've been living a nightmare next door to John Shawshack. Court documents show the victim called police 19 times prior to the shooting for incidents including harassment, hate speech, and verbal threats. It also says Shawshack suffers from mental illness. Shawshack has been charged with attempted murder, but he is not in jail. Police allowing him to stay in his home because they say he's a threat to himself and others.
The likelihood of an armed, violent confrontation where we may have to use deadly force with the suspect in this case is high.
That excuse sparking community outrage.
We have to take violent criminals off the street.
Yep.
So I'm not a police officer. I don't know how that gets done, but I know it needs to get done.
Police say Shawshack rarely leaves his home, and the department has not set an arrest date.
We are not going to bust the door down, guns blazing, and get into a deadly force situation, but we will ensure the community will be safe.
Matori says he feels the Minneapolis Police Department failed to protect his family by not arresting his neighbor when they needed them most.
If you're saying you're scared, what does that do to me, Like, you have this body armor, you have professional training.
Dana Griffin, NBC News.
All right. Listen, hey, when you say there's not Edomite privilege, you got the devil on you.
Hell.
Because this brother he called the police 19 times.
Damn.
Nothing ever happened to Esau. They say he mentally ill, like you say. It's always mental illness. It ain't just a natural state of being. There's always something far out there. He shot the brother through the neck, broke his neck, broke some bones and ribs, concussion, everything else. You saw it just like I saw it. But they said, all right, we're gonna ensure that the neighborhood is safe. He get to stay at the crib. Didn't he shoot the brother? Didn't he shoot the brother from the house?
Yep.
He shot him from the house.
He didn't come out the house.
And he never came out the house, and you let him stay in his house where he shot him from. How the hell anybody still gonna be safe?
Damn.
And then you said we're not gonna go in guns blazing. What about Tamir Rice?
Yeah.
What about Oscar Grant? What about
Bolton Jean?
Bolton Jean. What about Sandra Bland?
Sonia Massey.
What about all of them? What about our brothers and sisters? What about what's the brother from the Black Panthers? Fred Hampton. What about him? Guns blazing through the door, through the walls, doors kicked in. He done got drugged. Y'all done shot him in the bed, shot his wife. What about them? Y'all don't care nothing about safety then because you're going to get the demon.
Yeah. And Cap, to add on to the point, that's why when you look at statistic, they try to paint that crime is mostly done by us. It's because the crimes that they do, they don't put it in books. Right. If they put all the crimes that they done in books, this would be like one day. It'll be this thick in one day. So they said, "No, we're not putting that stuff. We're not going to put that stuff on record because it's too. We already got too much for this week."
Right, and then one more thing too.
So that 50% that Cap brought out earlier during the show, that's not even the entirety of it.
Nope, that's just the stuff that they say. We got to put this one.
Yeah, we can't get away with this.
And then one thing too, they like to memorialize their heroes or the people that has killed a lot of people in order for them to get this particular land. They memorialize them like Christopher Columbus. Yeah. They give him a whole day. Like George Washington, they give him a whole day. Like who's the other one that I was just thinking about? Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln. Black people love Abe.
He's a slave owner.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, you're right.
But they like to memorialize them, like Alexander the Great or the Greek or whatever it may be. They memorialize them because why they love death so much. Yeah. That's the point.
Right. So, hey, stand by, stay tuned, man. We won't go to a commercial break. Stand by. We're going to be back on
Four Corners News.
The Hebrews Journal remembers our sister, Yoella, the medicine woman. Rejoin us on her journey through Japan, where she learned to find peace in the quiet moments. Walk her way to better health. Awaken the joy in connection and kindness. And renew the spirit in family bonds. In the land of the rising sun. Introducing the Hebrews Journal first memory release, Health and Well-Being in the Land of the Rising Sun. Now available on our digital bookshelf.
Vain words will deceive you. Satan at the door till you purge out the evil. Children oppress us, the women lead the people. We ain't breaking rank. We keeping commands with the patience of saints, like Paul did with Peter, respecting the ranks. Christ come when that sky crack. Earthquake for the climax. Feel it from the east side to the west side. At where they change times at, where they glorify crack. Woe to the fearful hearts and faint hands. They plotting on casting cords to break bands. Foolish man built this house on burnt sand. They say I sound like the North from Crookland. Ain't shit sweet, I ain't never been a sucker. Turn on the milk and I'm bringing forth butter. My sound good to the men of war, cause we all know that we been here before.
You can play with the Most High if you want to. Take disrespect, it's what we won't do. Cause the dead bones came to life. You can tell when we march by. Cause the
justice, king. Hail to your majesty, snatching. Crown off heads, that's a strategy. Garments, dyed red, yeah, what a tragedy. Revenge on all those that badgered me. Crush your pride with confidence. Stay sober, keep my cognizance. Evade pits, never quit, bout my wits. That day, hotter than a pot of grandma grits. Coals of fire, weapons that they make. Smith stay sharp, call it the first take. Watch them tossed in that fiery lake. Lord give them destruction for Israel's sake. Oh no, roll scroll, the earth shaking. Food for thought, the spoon and the fork waiting. Witnesses of Jehovah don't support Satan. Narrow path, the route that I'm taking, never break rank.
You can play with the most high if you want to. Take disrespect, guess what we won't do. Cause them dead bones came to life. You can tell when we march by. Cause them dead bones came to life. Come test us, we won't hide.
Precious stones, God's sons bring the fire on. No Johnny Storm, Elijah's rain down to Babylon. Scorching Edom, phenoms, we bent. Firstborn, prince with the power, telling all heathens. Bow down, we loud now, lifting trumpets for the sound. How? All with the banner, bringing the hammer. Nail loose screws, approaching camp without manners. His screws loose, we filled with the phantom. Overdose on the Holy Ghost, glutton for manna. Breath made us stand up, the living dead still serve necromancers. Work underhanded, them boots break. Foundation landed, seeds getting planted. We activating the ones off faith. No brakes, all gas. Never seen a star crash, check the forecast. It's the perfect storm. Professor X when the sword is drawn. Minds get cleansed, that water pure in form. Strength the arms, kept them ranked until the sun is born.
You can play with the most high if you want to. Take disrespect, guess what we won't do. Cause them dead bones came to life. You can tell when we march by. Cause them dead bones came to life. Come test us, we won't hide.
We about to turn the world upside down. 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 Upside.
Welcome to Four Corners News. I'm Officer Azaniah.
Officer Daniel.
And this is You Niggas Is Crazy.
That was dumb as hell.
What's wrong with y'all women? You niggas are crazy. What's wrong with y'all women? You niggas are crazy. What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
That was dumb as hell.
All right, we know that these niggas are at it again. So let's just pull up the let's just pull it up. Let's get straight into it. Come on.
Hey, read that.
Woman says if she's pregnant with a boy and her baby father leaves her to be a single mom, she will make sure their son grows up to be gay.
Mason, play the video. Play the video.
If I'm pregnant with your son and you leave me, I'm 100% raising my son gay. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna raise him gay.
See, that's why Bishop says avoid the bonnet, hair, hat, hooligans.
Hey, well, when I'm listening to her, her voice is mighty deep now.
Hey, man. I'm just saying, if you got sisters jumping on live, doing live videos for the world to see, and all you see is a bonnet, hey, man.
It's not a good sign. It's
that's a big red flag,
tattoo.
man.
It's equivalent to a face tattoo.
That's a big red flag.
Hold up.
Hey, watch this. And
something ain't right.
And you know, this is how you know. That's why God says in Sirach chapter 26. Watch this. Sirach chapter 26 and verse 9 about the woman. Read that.
Sirach chapter 26 and verse 9.
Read it out.
The whoredom of a woman.
Oh, sorry. 25 and 19. Yeah, you know what I want.
Sirach chapter 25 and verse 19.
Let's go.
All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman.
That's why God say that, man. women can conceive in their mind the most wickedest of things to try to combat. We're not saying the first comment she made, because a brother is not supposed to leave his house,
right,
and his wife and his child. But to come up with a scheme, say, Negro, if you leave me, I'm gonna make sure your son is zesty.
Damn. So that means in her mind, she's trying to destroy the next generation.
Yeah, she already
based off of how she feels.
Right. That's why a lot of times you get sisters when the way they treat the child is because of what the husband or what the baby father did to him. They take it out of the child because they can't do it to the baby father.
That's the reason why you have artists called Saucy Santana, and you have people looking like that. Pull him up.
I don't know who Saucy Santana is.
Him right there.
Oh, that guy.
His name is Saucy.
I don't know who he is, and I don't think I want to know who he is. Go back to the scripture, man.
No.
Read that again.
Verse 19.
His name is Saucy Santana.
Yeah.
Amazing. Read it again.
All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman.
Come on.
Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
God said it's sin, man. It's sin when you put come up with or scheme evil plots to add sin or evil to evil. And going in, you add into this zesty, this sodomish spirit that's getting pushed in the earth today on black men, because that's the target. That's the target market of the zestiness.
And it goes back into the same question I have. Why do you hate somebody that you chose to be with? Because at the end of the day, there's supposed to be no single mothers within our nation. But the thing that you value, which is your body, you give that up freely before you even know his social security number. You give that up freely before you know anything about him. Y'all be texting 1, 2, 3 days, maybe y'all even go a week, and he's already at your house beating the Doonies down. That makes zero sense.
And then you want to figure out if he's gonna stay or leave after. That's crazy. Hey, go to Lamentations. Read Lamentations chapter 4 and read verse 3. Lamentations chapter 4 verse 3. This is the spirit that that Satan has put upon these sisters. In this time frame, this time that we are in.
Come on.
Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 3.
Come on.
Even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people is become cruel.
God says the daughter of his people is crueler than sea monsters. Monsters, beasts of the field, God says they treat their young ones better than the daughters of God's people do nowadays. That's why you got comments like this on social media. Read it again.
Even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones.
Read.
The daughter of my people is become cruel, like the ostriches in the wilderness.
Hey, pull up the image of the ostrich real quick. Tell me that this don't look like the black woman. The one I want, the one with the eyelids, with the I'm not gonna say the eyelashes. Yeah, the one with the eyelashes, right there. That one's good. Tell me that ain't our sisters today. That brother went to a website. I just want the image.
Wow.
Go back.
Just go back. Go back to the images.
Yeah, there you go.
And just put that up there.
Yeah, pull it up.
Put the whole thing up there. There you go, right there. God says his daughters are like ostriches, animals that are silly, and they kill. What they say, if sometimes they forget where they lay their eggs and step on them.
And even with the ostrich too, they have no hair. They have no hair. That's the reason why some of these black women, y'all be having on bonnets just to cover the shame.
And we not don't take it wrong, since we not trashing y'all, but what we're saying is we have to come out of that spirit that that's getting put on our sisters due to this social media fad of how these sisters are dealing in relationships. This is terrible counsel. Terrible.
Yeah, because the counsel goes off of feeling and not wisdom, not thought, because she's not thinking about anybody outside of herself. Let me get Proverbs chapter 11 and let's read verse 22. too real quick, because when you start acting like this, a woman that has zero discretion, you're not using wisdom
at all.
This is what God says about you.
Proverbs chapter 11 and verse 22.
Let's go.
As a jewel of gold in a swine's snout.
Meaning it might just be tempting, read.
So is a fair woman which is without discretion.
Discretion goes into you understanding how to speak, your mannerisms, how sometimes you be able to come out of the house, how to engage certain situations, how to not be a baby mother.
That's right.
That's discretion. But you're just like that pig that has jewels around, their face. Read that again.
As a jewel of gold in a swine's snout, so is a fair woman which is without discretion.
Meaning you don't know how to act. You don't know how to talk. You just like that. You become you become as ugly and filthy as that pig.
Right. Sisters, don't become like that. Hey, give me the last one. Proverbs chapter 9, read verse 13.
Proverbs chapter 9 and verse 13.
Go ahead.
A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing.
So sisters, don't be simple. Oh, there was more. You want to read them more?
No, go ahead.
Oh, so sisters, don't be simple. You understand? Don't show forth your knowledge. Don't make decisions like this where I'm just gonna sleep with a dude. I'm gonna bust it wide open for him. And if you leave me, I'm gonna threaten you with your child and making him zesty.
The hell is this?
She took it to a different level.
Yeah, that's 100%.
She took it to a different level. Some women, they'll take it to child support, but her ass say, F the next generation. I'm gonna make his butt zesty.
Amazing. Hey, so we'll be right back after these commercial breaks here on
Four Corners News.
Every IUIC congregation all over the world is keeping the Feast of Tabernacles right now.
We're going through the act of tabernacles together, which is a sacrifice of all the creature comforts that we're used to. Now guess what? There's a lot of folks that live in different countries, the 12 tribes, that they live in a style of tabernacles all day long. They might only get one meal a day. A lot of times the electricity is not even on for half the day in the country. So, especially us in Babylon, it teaches us we have to go through a common struggle together, which is going to help us prepare for the times to come. Because times are not going to get any easier.
We're being a light to the world. This is a dark place, and the Lord is allowing our light to shine among all of those that are inquiring, what are you guys up to? This is a large group. I've never seen so many people camping at the same time. And we're elated to be able to share the truth with them as well, because they don't realize they should be keeping the commandments. But it's a blessing to be able to not only have tabernacles in the East, Central, and West Coast, but to rejoice at all the photos, the phone calls, the messages of everyone in IUIC across the world keeping the Feast of Tabernacles.
Shalom, Most High Christ bless. Happy Feast of Tabernacles 2025 from IUIC Uganda. Happy Feast of Tabernacles!
Shalom Asia, Most High Christ bless you. This of Jeremiah Ben Asia of IUIC Liberia.
Officer J IUIC Liberia.
Want to say Happy Feast of Tabernacle 2025. Yeah!
Happy Feast of Tabernacle from IUIC Ghana. Yeah!
Happy Feast of Tabernacle Zambia.
Happy Feast of Tabernacles 2025 from IUIC Cameroon. Yeah!
Hey, Shalom family, Most High Christ bless. I'm Soja Levi, IUIC Malawi. Happy Feast of Tabernacles! Yeah!
IUIC Freeport Tabernacles 2025. Yeah! This is IUIC Grenada for Feast of Tabernacles 2025. Yeah!
Yo soy especial líder de IUC Puerto Rico. ¡Feliz día, Tabernáculo! ¡Feliz día!
Happy Feast of Tabernacles from IUIC South Africa. Yeah!
Hey, shalom, shalom familia, lo más altísimo, Cristo lo bendiga a todos. IUIC Chile, feliz fiesta de tabernáculo, yeah! Woo!
Happy Feast of Tabernacles from IUIC Nigeria.
We about to turn the world upside down. 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 Upside.
Welcome back to
Four Corners News,
where the truth speak. All right, listen. Hey, I played the whole thing. Normally we should, cut it or whatever, but listen, it made my teeth white, man. It's so refreshing to see that our brothers and our sisters all over the planet. We had IUIC Japan. We had IUIC, but it wasn't in the video right there, but we had places that you would never, ever, ever think that our people was. But God says we shall be in the four corners of the earth.
That's
everywhere.
right.
Everywhere you think that is other nations, nope. God said, I'm going to scatter you into the corners. Why? Because you broke my commandments. But while in those places, we are to keep his feast days, his high holy days, and ask the Lord for forgiveness, mercy, and grace on our lives, man. But that makes my teeth white. It made me so happy. You should see me over there. I'm smiling because it's so refreshing to see our brothers and our sisters coming back to God's commandments that we may get the kingdom. All right. But before we get the kingdom, Joel 3. Give me that Joel 3 in chapter 1. I mean, Joel 3, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Before Amos and after Hosea.
The book of Joel, chapter 3 and verse 1.
Let's go.
For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
So the captivity, we being in our captivity all over the planet, God says he's going to bring again. What does that mean to bring again? It means to bring us out of these places in back to Jerusalem. When it says Judah and Jerusalem is northern and southern kingdom. Read.
I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel.
So this thing that is about to happen, that the stage is set. Remember the title of today's show, The Stage is Set, Joel 3. This thing's about to pop off. All the pieces to the puzzle is coming right into place. It said, I will bring all nations, read.
Whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
So our land in Jerusalem, in Israel, is parted. Gaza, Palestinians, and then Amalek. They have taken they're at war. What is it, 80%, 70 some odd percent, 80% of the country of Gaza or Palestine is flattened to the ground.
Damn.
You got millions of people trying to live on just 20 to 30% of a land where they had majority of it. Now all these people, God says, I will plead because you have parted my land, because you have sold my people into slavery, because Esau, you have furthered their affliction. Read.
And they have cast lots for my people.
They have sold us and cast lot, bid for us.
And have given a boy for an harlot.
And made us into breeders.
And sold a girl for wine. That they might drink.
Read.
Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coasts of Palestine?
God says the coast of Palestine and all these other Hamitic nations, what have you to do with me? Christianity will bring you all together and say that we all one. God says, what do you have to do with me and my people that you scattered and parted my lands? My people that you cast lots and sold my daughters for wine and made my sons into breeders. You have nothing to do with me. So those Palestinians that are Arabs and that is Ishmael, God says, hey, it is what it is. This is because you did this to my people. Read.
Will you render me a recompense? And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily.
Jump down to verse 9. Chapter 9. Chapter 9.
Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
Tell the Gentiles what?
Prepare war.
What?
Prepare war.
That is what this whole thing is about. When you see it on the screen, it's for us. It's for his people. God says, tell the Gentiles, get your war game up. Create all your missiles you want to. Create all the tanks and all the missiles and the planes that you want to. Prepare war. It's coming. Read.
Wake up the mighty men.
The army men, the men of the military. Wake them up. Read.
Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords.
So God says, make weapons. Read.
And your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
I want to join your military. I'm good. I'm here. America strong. France strong. Hell, even Amalek got every male that is as a certain age gotta serve in their military. Damn. It's a mandatory. Read.
Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord.
So God says for the nations to gather together. Pull up that article. Read it.
From CNN. Hegseth orders hundreds of senior military officers to Virginia for highly unusual meeting.
This is the first time that this ever happened. This is the first time that the American government says, I'm snatching every single high-level official from around the planet. He told them, cut your beard. He told them, you can't be fat. He told them, we are going back to our nature. We have to be the pointy end of the spear. Because God says proclaim war. I'm going to get the fat generals that got fat brains, they got fatty brains, fat around their brain. I don't want them. Yeah, they might have war experience back 20, 30 years ago. Okay, cool. But I want the ones that's willing to shave their beard and look like Esau, plain face, like Hegseth, with the bald face. I want the ones that get the high and tight where they got the little piece of hair on the top that you know that they're an ass-kicking machine. I want them ones. I want the ones that get the anchor in the globe all down their arms.
The American flag
the
on the
American flag. They get anesthesia just to get a full body American flag.
Or the Captain America shield on the arm.
Yeah, like the Yakuza. Damn. Yeah, I want them. And I'm getting all of my generals together and I'm going to tell them what I need. And he said, if you don't like it, just honorably resign. No, I want all the Edomites that is in their true nature. I want that. Right? Go down. Let me see. Okay, we got read it.
Hundreds of U.S. generals and admirals around the have been called to Virginia for a meeting with Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth next Tuesday. Several U.S. officials told CNN, though the reason for the meeting is unclear. The meeting is expected to be held at the military installation in Quantico, Virginia, multiple officials said, adding that no one seems to know what the meeting is about, including the general and flag officers themselves, or why it was suddenly added to the calendar.
So they're there for a reason. Trump was there. The Secretary of Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth was there. All of the generals around the world was there. But simultaneously, this was also happening. Go to the next photo. While he was speaking to the troops and telling them what he wanted and firing these people and firing that people, read that.
Fleet of mystery U.S. air tankers fly to U.K. ahead of secret military meeting.
So while the secret military meeting with Hegseth, you had a fleet of U.S. air tankers, U.S. bombers flying out of America. Read.
U.S. air tankers have flown across the Atlantic towards Britain ahead of a top-secret meeting of Donald Trump's military leaders. About a dozen KC-135T Stratotankers were identified leaving the United States on Sunday. Some were reportedly heading to RAF Mildenhall in Suffolk, home to the U.S. Air Force's 100th Air Refueling Wing, according to an open-source intelligence OSINT accounts on X.
Remember, God says that prepare war, assemble all of the heathen. They know something that you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans don't give a damn about. There's no reason to pull people from Laos and for people from all over the planet in their military bases to say, I want all the 4-star generals, 3-star generals. I want all the top brass to come to one place. That's logistically unsafe. Because if somebody, Allah Akbar, or drop a bomb, not all of your military people is out of commission. You done. Everybody, you're going to have a damn private trying to lead men. Damn. That ain't going to work. But he saw in his pride, he said, I'm going to get everybody together and I'm going to fly a fleet of planes towards that area. Go to the next photo. This was them leaving. Read that at the bottom.
A screenshot of a map showing the refueling aircraft departing the United States.
That's what they call them, refueling. Yeah, okay. Refueling. I guarantee you, these C-130s or whatever they was, the KC-135Ts, tankers and all that stuff, I guarantee you they had other stuff in it. They was taking stuff from America, from all of these places, and they were flying. They all took off at the same time or similar times.
You don't find that
all
suspicious?
of them at same time. Look, the one on the left, 35,000 feet. The one in the middle from Oklahoma, 37,000 feet, 38,000, 37, 35, 37,000 feet. They all flew, started flying at the same time. You know why? Because God already said it. All nations need to come together and fight for whatever's about to go down. And shoot Joel chapter 3. Go ahead.
Cap, we can read Jeremiah 49?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go to Jeremiah chapter 49 and read verse 13.
Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 13.
Read it out.
For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Basra shall become a desolation.
So that's prophecy. That's what God is going to do over there in Jerusalem. City of Basra, God said he's going to destroy it. Go ahead.
A reproach, a waste, and a curse. And all the cities thereof shall be perpetual wastes.
Come on.
I have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying,
What did God tell the heathen? The heathen is every other nation outside of God's people. So that's all the nations. What did God tell them?
Gather ye together and come against her and rise up to the battle.
That's what Cap read in Joel 3. God, what you're witnessing is you're witnessing God gathering the host of the earth so he can get ready to destroy them.
Yes,
just like he did with Pharaoh in Egypt.
That's
what's happening.
All right. Go to the next photo. That one. Yep.
Iran calls for Islamic NATO.
So Iran calls for Islamic NATO. That is the joining of all Islamic countries coming together to fight against who? Amalek. To fight against who? Esau, the white man, the world.
All praises to the Most High.
All praises. Hey, Joel 3.
That's
Remember it said they are going to gather together and they're going to beat their plowshares into swords, their pruning hooks into spears. They're going to create weapons. They're going to create. As a matter of fact, give me that in was it 2nd Ezra chapter? Let's see. Check 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse. Start at 29.
2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 29.
Because NATO means a united Arab front. Read.
where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots.
The dragons of Arabia. These Arab nations are going to come together united as, like he says, an Islamic NATO. Read.
And the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth.
And when it says come out with many chariots, it's talking about tanks. It's talking about warplanes. It's talking about jets. It's talking about all types of vehicles used in war. Read.
That all they which hear them may fear and tremble.
All they that hear them. Why it says them? Because it's going to be more than just one country that just talk about something they want to fight this, that, and the other. No, it's going to be a united Arab front, or a so-called, that they call it Islamic NATO. This was written by Ezra a long time ago before this happened. If you don't think that the Bible is a true book, you sleep. God said it's going to happen. Amalek is furthering the point by bombing the hell out of his people in Gaza. Okay. And then he turned himself to Lebanon and Syria and Iran. Now the latest one is Qatar. All of those countries are Islamic. Read the article. Scroll up. Scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. Wake up.
Let's go.
Come on, go the other way, yes.
Iran and Egypt are spearheading new calls for a NATO-style alliance in the Middle East as their leaders gather in Qatar on Monday for an emergency summit of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, OIC. The proposal, spurred by Israel's recent strike in a residential compound in Doha that housed Hamas negotiators, represents the most serious push in decades for a unified regional defense pact. Newsweek has contacted the foreign ministries of Egypt and Iran for comment.
Go read why it matters. Read.
The latest escalation reflects a dramatic shift in Middle Eastern security priorities, following a 12-day series of Israeli attacks on Iranian targets earlier this year. Ongoing strikes in Gaza and Israel's recent attack on Doha, Muslim leaders are increasingly portraying Israel as the destabilizing force across the region.
And read this next part.
Arab and Iranian officials warned that failure to act could leave states across the Middle East vulnerable to further Israeli operations.
Why did I let him read all that to say? Because you keep on reading Iran. Go back to 2nd Ezra when it says the dragons of Arabia. Start at verse 30.
2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 30.
Come on.
Also, the Carmanians.
The Iranians. That's just why you keep reading Iranians over and over and over, because they're going to be the ones to spearhead this attack on all the other nations. Right? Read.
Raging in wrath.
Raging in wrath. That's why they was able for 12 days to fight back on Esau. They've been building missiles and bombs. Esau thought Amalek thought they were just going to bomb the hell out of Iran and be cool with it.
Hell no.
But they've been creating missiles for a minute. But Amalek say, oh, whoa, hold up. These dudes damn can fight. We ain't never been hit like this ever before. These Iranians, these Carmanians, as the Bible call them, can fight. Read.
Shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come.
Shall they come?
And join battle with them.
With who? With his Ishmaelite brothers, with all the Arab countries, with all the countries that believe in the same thing he believes in. He said he shall join battle with them. It's coming. Joel 3 is on his way. You better be ready and willing to put down the cigarettes, put down the drugs, put down the whoremongering, put down the damn porn and playing with yourself and all this other stuff. You better be able to put down all of this stuff, because when this start to happen, the Lord is going. I was telling my wife this earlier. Hey, listen. Hey, if you miss, you or I or any of our brothers in that day when you're being judged, God is going to show you all the stuff that he did and all the stuff that forgive you. If you don't make it, he going to say, this is why you didn't make it.
Damn.
Remember Booty Talk number 74 that you just watched? That's why you didn't make it. You're gonna be like, golly, I knew I shouldn't have did that. And then now for damn eternity, while you getting tortured, you in your mind be like, damn, I watched that damn thing and now I ain't making it into the kingdom of heaven. Damn. Forever. You have an alt with your brother, an alt with your sister. You've been talking about her for damn, from atonement to atonement. And your ass get there and get judged. No, I'm good, man. I asked for forgiveness. Whoa. Hey, nah, you can't get in. Why? Why, Lord? Remember that sister that you said, damn, unleavened bread was trash? Damn. You smiled in her face. You said, that's the best. No. You remember that? Your angel wrote it down and told me about it. And I said, nope, that was enough. And forever, you gonna be the damn unleavened bread sister. Your ass gonna be burning, getting tortured. The worms gonna go in and out. The angels gonna torture you, and you gonna remember forever you didn't make it because you was gossiping. Wow, man, that's a hell of a way to think about it. You won't make it. It might not be something huge. The Lord might say, yeah, okay. He prayed about it because that was something that he really, really prayed about. But then you did some dumb stuff that was small or seemingly small. Yeah, because the Lord say he hate liars. You told a damn lie. God damn. And you don't make it because you've been lying. And forever, God says, for that one lie that you did, I forgave all them other ones. But this one right here, nah.
I said, not one jot or one tittle shall no one pass from the law.
Damn. Think about it.
Small thing.
Hey, go back, keep it reading, and then we're going to get back to these things.
Verse 30. Also the Carmanians raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come, and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature.
Yeah, Allah Akbar, boom. Read.
And if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them, then these shall be troubled and keep silence through their power, and shall flee. And from the land of the Assyrians shall the enemy besiege them.
Oh, yeah. Hey, so that's enough. Go ahead.
Cap, just real quick. I'm just going to pull up the map about what you were just talking about. Pull it up. Because this helps give a visual of how the nations are going to be gathered against the Assyrians, a.k.a.
Esau.
Edom, right?
Idumea.
Israel. This particular
the Israeli. Where we at? Pull it up. Come on. There you go. Cap. Right there. It just says, look at all these brown people.
And all of them believe in Islam. Yeah. Sudanese believe in Islam. Egypt, they don't believe in the damn what that thing called with the Egyptology, whatever. I don't even know if they ever can believe that. But SETI and this place, they don't believe that no more. They believe Islam. Libya, Islam. Chad, Islam. Saudi Arabia, Islam. Iraq, Iran. Syria, all that. Jordan. All of that is brown people that believe in damn Islam. Joining with his brothers.
Dang, I didn't read 15.
Hey, you can pull it down. Are you ready for that? We had a whole bunch of more stuff, man, that we're not going to be able to get into. But on a real note, we made a lot of jokes today. Are you ready? Hell, now I know I'm not ready. I repent, excuse me. I repent every day. But I'm trying to get ready. Because like the scriptures say, all of our righteousness is but filthy rags. If you think that you made it, that is the point to where you're going to slip and say, I can do it. Whatever. That little sin, Lord, going to forgive me. You're going to be high-minded to think that the Lord shall forgive that because you said he going to forgive it. Damn.
Man, the prophets didn't want to see the day of the Lord.
Bruh. They said, nah, please, I want to be dead.
For real.
When that day comes. So even if you're doing the best that you can, always look at it as I'm not doing enough. Because that'll keep you on the right side of constantly pondering and thinking about your sin and whether or not you should be afraid afraid to commit sin, because that could be the one sin that the Lord says, nah, and then I'm gonna make you remember it forever and ever and ever.
God damn.
All right. Hey, that's been our show today, man, on Four Corners News. All right, pull that stuff up so we can get these. All right. Hey, put your money where your mouth is. Listen, we're going all over the planet to teach God's commandments, teach the scriptures, and teach our brothers and sisters there's a better way. Help us out, get to these places, IUIC.fundraising at IsraelUnite.org. Join the Booster Club so we can get to these places, so we can get out of here. Teach our brothers and sisters that never heard this gospel that God is looking for them to change.
That's right.
Get us. Let's get those. Get on the Booster Club so we can get to these places. All right, help us out down here in Miami. Donate to the cause down here. Donate, man. Hey, IUIC.Miami at IsraelUnite.org. Still putting these walls up in, making this place nice and beautiful. We're building. Help us build, man. Send a couple dollars, couple quarters, couple pennies. Anything is good to help us get this work done. All right?
That's right.
All right, like I said in the beginning, join us on IUIC Miami Reloaded. Scan the QR code, like, share, and subscribe so we can get this truth all over the planet. All right, what else we got? All right, listen, stay tuned for Captain Shim and them.
That's right.
On precept upon precept. Hey, the truth keep going. Go from this show to the next show to the next show. Friday, Sabbath, all that stuff, man. So keep this truth in your spirit. And with that, we say shalom.
They ain't never seen a godly man. They ain't never seen a real brother. If you ain't never killed an old man, now how the hell can you die for your brother? I pour my soul into this. Measure of Christ, I'm tryna grow into this. Drink the same cup so I know what it is. This the New Testament, I made an investment. I had no other choice. I can see the future, but I am not raving.